Come on, wake it up, boy. You already know it's diesel talk. I'm feeling good too. Y'all should be feeling good too, man. Come on, man. The nose almost healing, man. The band they gonna be off in a minute, man. Huh? God damn. Hey, man, look. This Vlad interview, man, with 600 Breezy, man. And you know, they going in about the Gunna, you know, the YSL case. You feel me? And man, look, before we even started it off, listen, it's 2023. You do the crime, you're gonna do the time. You're gonna get hammered. Every individual better be thinking like this, man, when they doing something crazy, man. And then, remember this. You better do it by yourself. The group thing never works. It never has. It never worked. Committing the crime with a whole bunch of niggas? Come on, man. Where they? Nah, come on.
A bunch of people have taken plea deals, the first of which was Gunna.
I'm glad you brought this up. I've been
Look at
waiting.
600. I'm glad you brought
this up.
Let me get over here for y'all.
I was on their side with that. And even Boosie commented under one of them to me and was like, "No, 600, that nigga told he right."
No, Boosie went ballistic.
Yeah, but this my thing. I have been in a group conspiracy before, me personally, and I wasn't the head of the case. So,
conspiracy like a RICO or just like an overall?
Just a drug conspiracy. So it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? That one's racketeering. This one just strictly, you know, we were selling drugs, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, in my situation, I didn't plead out right away until my cousin gave me the okay. See, I was the only person that got caught in the drug raid with crack in my pocket, so I was not beating that charge. But I still held out, and like they put us in different pots, and my cousin keeps sending notes.
Right, now y'all listen to what he's saying, because he's saying some real shit. Listen, he said he got caught with the crack in his pocket, so boom, he's doing the time for that. But he still held out, because if he took his deal for that, it was gonna leave his cousin, boom. Because a lot of times it's strategy, it's confidence, and it's a mind game when you're dealing with the court system. Remember, they always say, what Denzel say? It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Boy, remember that. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And see, when everybody works as a collective, that's like if all the YSL niggas would have just, boom, just nigga, we staying in jail, this is where we see what's going on. The case gonna get lower and lower and lower. Trust me. Evidence all of a sudden, they ain't gonna have this, they ain't gonna have that, boom. If you work a collective. Now, with a whole bunch of people, what they have, like 27 people? That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be that's a big group to be trying to, you know, work out together. People wanna go home. Tell
him, don't cop out, because if he cop out, it's gonna look like that we automatically guilty, whatever. We'll try to wait until we get to the end, they all bring it down. And that's what I set for like 8 months, until they was just finally like, all right, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this, cuz go ahead and plead to possession with intent.
Right, on everything. Hey, 600 right though, because you do sit like that, but niggas gotta sit though. You feel me? You gotta sit. But you gonna help the other people out, man. That's almost 9 times out of 10, that's how it goes. But nobody wants to do it, man. So, you know.
Now with the Gunna shit, the world pick and choose, because
the world picks and chooses. Straight up. He can't get no realer in this interview.
A bunch of them took a plea that pled guilty to being in a gang.
Yes, that's a criminal organization, and Gunna said he admitted that YSL is a gang.
See, but they didn't have the same energy for everybody else after Gunna. See, Gunna, to most people, Gunna is equivalent to Thug on the music side, even though Thug is way bigger, and that's his little man's, like on the music side.
Jordan Pippen.
You feel?
Jordan Pippen took the plea deal.
Pippen take
Jordan still in jail.
But what I didn't get about that, I've seen plenty of people take a plea deal. Why the hell did the judge make him say that verbally out his mouth? Like, yeah, like, so you're basically agreeing that this is a gang of woo. I would have had to been like, whoa. Because that...
right. That does incriminate your team. That's like how the judges ask that. You know, because your plea deals, man, you plea into it. So whatever they want you to say, or however, you know, they feeling, they gonna get you to come out, and that's gonna be part of your deal. But to verbally come out and say, oh, YSL is a street gang, and you agreeing to it, that's where the confusion comes in, especially in the Negro world. That's where the confusion comes in at.
Never see that happen. When you take your plea, you sit there and you plead guilty, and the judge, you have sentencing about a week later or some shit like that, mother, and then you go from there. They made him. It's like,
yeah, they're parading him.
Yeah, it's like they made him do the worst of the worst. Because to the world, you told.
Yeah, right.
It's
like they made you put yourself out there and like, yeah, we want to stamp you, Gunna. Like, yeah, say this to the world, agree to this to the world. And that's some shit to where it's like, come on. Because
we didn't understand it, but I also said like he would have been wrong if he just took the plea without talking to Thug or the rest of everybody else and being in cahoots.
Listen, I talked to his lawyer multiple times about this. His lawyer is adamant that the deal that he put together for Gunna does not hurt anybody else.
It doesn't.
He can't.
Yeah,
he can't
probably don't.
He
See?
said YSL is a gang, and I've seen criminal activities
and also
furtherance of the gang. He said that particular, in a state RICO case, that cannot be used against the other people on the case, as well as the trials progress. He said that if he ever does get called to the stand, he's going to plead the fifth. Because, and people say, oh, but that's only over self-incrimination. He goes, not exactly, because there's always the chance of the state case becoming a federal RICO case. So therefore...
See, and that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of, you know, I done did 10 years in the feds, and that's where I see the RICOs at. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the state, I don't really see too many, like, people with RICOs and everything. So like I said before, that was kind of like weird right there. Like, usually the feds pick those type of cases up, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a fucked up situation, man. But y'all gotta like and subscribe, man, and jot it down in the comments, man, and tell me how y'all feeling about things like this, because we gotta help each other, you know what I'm saying? We gotta help each other. We gotta build awareness. This is the whole point of all this. We gotta build awareness, because sometimes you're not gonna have a second time to rethink things. You're not gonna get a second chance every time. Remember that. You're not gonna get a second chance with anything every time. You might get it a lot, you might get it often, but you can't be thinking that often that you're gonna get it again. And with certain things, it don't work like that.
Anything he says could potentially be picked up by the by the feds, and therefore be used to self-incriminate him, so therefore he could plead the fifth on everything. Yeah. But perception is a motherfucker, because to people like Boosie, they can care less about the details.
Exactly.
And, you know, the internet and people, whatever.
And they know everything with him and T.I. choking each other out online about they shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get on that in a minute. But this is what I want to know, though. So since Gunna took the plea, right, how does this work? What if the feds do pick it up? Is Gunna indicted again and going federal? Or since he pleaded, he's done, huh? It's all on Thug. See, that's why it gets tricky, man, and weird. That's why it gets weird.
Lil Durk even dissed him on a song.
We don't know.
I mean, it sounds like
but we don't know. But it's just like,
he said what happened to Virgil, he probably would tell. And that was Gunna's song. What happened to Virgil? So
with him and they song together.
And Durk, right? So you know what I'm saying? Like,
but still, I just don't find it fair. I'm not taking up for Gunna, none of that shit like that. Like, I still don't. He didn't get up there and snitch on Thug in no type of way. He went up there and pled guilty to what he was wrong of. Right. And he know he can't beat it. So it's like, shit, go ahead. And he came.
Right. And see, that's why, man, 600 is speaking some real shit, because a lot of us give all these type of opinions and we haven't even been in them situations. Never one time in our life. You feel what I'm saying? Trust me. When you went through them situations, you really got to calculate everything and see what's going on. When you're taking plea deals, you're dealing with other co-defendants and your lawyer and all this and that to make it right and to be cool. You feel me? On everything, because Gunna how it was, that did go on like that. But has he snitched and told on anything? Like, there hasn't been nothing on that. So it's just like, you feel me? Shit. That's like in court. How many times did they ask me? Booker, you're a known gang member? Yeah. Duh. Everybody, come on. Right. See right there. So am I saying, oh, you putting the gang on yourself for that, man? Man, come on, man. You can't try to play him that stupid like that. You feel me? What am I? No, I ain't a gang member. Come on, man.
But all the rest of them did it and nobody, so once he did it, everybody Gunna, all right. had the same energy for all the rest of them niggas that took that same plea.
Well, Boosie had that same energy for all.
But that's my fuck, man. That's what I'm saying. I fuck with Boosie.
Boosie has exactly the same. He said they should all go on a rap tour.
Like, you know,
Boosie be on
yeah.
him,
I mean, listen, and what's weird about this case also is that the type of probations that they're giving out, 15 years probation?
Come on, man. See, that's crazy. That 50, that's what I'm saying. 15 years probation? Nah, man.
Triple life probation.
Yeah, you gotta live your whole life on probation after that, man. That shit, come on, man. Hell no.
Matter of fact, with probation, if you fuck up the first time you go to prison, then with your original number over your head, exactly like what happened with me.
Right. You be doing a whole bunch of turnarounds and all this and that, man. That probation shit, hell no. It sound tempting when you in jail though. You know what I'm saying? Boy, when I got out from the feds, yeah, man, you know, you either gonna get what you got, 3 years probation, 5, and you got 10. I ain't really seen nobody like the feds give out nobody 10 years. But I knew that 5. Listen, I got off in about 3 though. I got off in about 3 though. But that 5, and I caught a violation. You feel me? A 6-month violation I had caught. Catching another case, but that 5, listen, man, that ain't no joke walking that off. You feel me? It was my judge's last days retiring. I was going in for my violation. That motherfucking white man let me go, man, and told me, man, I done enough. I've been dealing with this case since 2006. And Mr. Booker, you've been dealing with this case since 2006. We think it's about time for you to, it's gone, man. Do your thing, man. I was like, but you know, he was retiring that day too. So my lawyer had put my violation in the same day my judge is retiring. So it worked out in my favor. I was like, man, I got shown love right there, man. Just cut me loose like that, you feel me? So that was a good thing.
You go from there, but they still got you. They still got you.
Yeah, like that probation shit's no joke, though. You get caught up in that system.
Personally, I'm not taking all that fucking probation.
Hell no. Tell him again, 603 said.
You rich, you wealthy, you can more than likely stay out of trouble, but then they gonna probably want to lock you up for smoking weed.
Yeah, you gotta live miserable.
Same shit I went to jail for. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never was really catching no other charges. But it's like, that's just, they give you the rope to hang yourself. That probation is just a setup. And all of them sitting taking 10 years, 8 years.
Man, come on, man. He's saying some real shit, man. It's diesel talk, man. We're going to leave it at that, man. Come on, man. Y'all let me know, man, what's going on. Have you guys been in type of situations like this? You know what I'm saying? Known friends? I mean, how does it go? You feel me? Like I said, it's 2023, man. And don't get involved in the things that you really can't take. If you don't got nothing over your head right now, you waking up, you don't got no probation, you ain't in jail or nothing, try your best not to put yourself in a situation where, nigga, you going to jail. You feel me? No. And especially with a bunch of niggas. It's diesel talk, boy.